Wordle.
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 Wordle. Wordle.
Wordle?
Squirtle, 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 squirtle. Squirtle.
Well, you must have heard of it. Wordle is everywhere. And if you haven't heard of it, you must be living under a rock. So get on out of that rock and play Wordle, because it is society at the moment. That's what it is. Wordle is a super simple game that's so addictive. Basically, the premise is you have 6 attempts to guess a 5-letter word, right? Sounds super boring. Kinda is, but also that's what makes it so incredible, right? So just say you guess a word, right? Like right here, it says like weary, right? And the W is green, therefore that is where the W is in the word you're trying to guess, right? But all these other letters aren't where they're supposed to be. Okay, so you know it starts with a W. If you guess pilot and it turns yellow, then you know that means that there is an L in that word, but it's just in the wrong spot, right? So you need to find out where that goes. And then if the letter turns gray, it means it's not in that word whatsoever. So basically you guess words, and then you get like hints back saying how close you are to the word or not. And you basically need to get it within 6 guesses or you lose. Which, I mean, I don't know what kind of stinky loser you need to be to lose a game of Wordle, but you must be one, because you lost the game. That's pretty much it. That's as simple as it is. But for whatever reason, this game has gotten so huge and everybody's playing. And it's like such a huge part of like, I don't know, society right now, where like, if you play Wordle, right? Let's say you do. Like, you cannot go on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Reddit without seeing spoilers for it everywhere. It's like insane. Like, you need to do it as soon as you wake up, or else you can see spoilers, and then, well, obviously then the game's no fun because you know the words. Like, this is like everywhere. Like, even like Jimmy Fallon and like every large content creator is making content on Wordle. Like, it's crazy how much is blown up for such a simple premise. However, this is where it gets juicy. Is this simple game causes so much like controversy in the Wordle community. That's even the word to say. Like, something you can imagine something so simple as like guessing, a 5-letter word in 6 attempts could cause so much drama, but it really does, because there's so many like, I don't know, tactics involved with it, and it's absolutely insane. Like, let me show you some. Here's how a normal Wordle game goes, right? Just to give you a better idea about like kind of what's happening. If you still don't know, if you're still some rock living person, okay? Basically, let's say you start with the word arise, okay, and see that there's 3 yellow letters here, right? So that's telling you that they're in the word you're looking for, they're just in the wrong spot, okay? And then this green one here, he guesses root. Okay, so you know it starts with an R, and you know these two in the wrong spot. So, by then guessing other words, they get it down to the word being robust, okay? Because they know where certain letters go, etc., etc. This is a normal game of Wordle, okay? You start off with this word, arise, and then you work your way down to this one, and they got it in 4 guesses, okay? That's what your basic game of Wordle looks like. And now, I know you're probably thinking, like, arise, what a weird word to start with, right? Who just thinks of, I'm gonna kill my dog? Like, who would think to start with the word arise, Who looks at a blank screen and thinks, arise, that's a good word. Well, that's where you're wrong. And that's where the controversy of this game comes in. So using the word arise is a very common starter word for a lot of people because of the vowels and the common consonants it includes, making it a very good word, because like they got, 3 letters out of it, right? But a lot of people get upset with the use of starter words because they feel it's less fun, right? So people are like, oh, it's stupid that people have certain words they use just to try and get it sooner, right? But that's kind of like the point of the game. But then some people believe that using these words, and they'll have like a whole like strategy planned out of how to always get the word in before it goes, which is quite incredible, okay? My small little brain doesn't quite comprehend how using the word arise and then using the word, I don't even know what they are, okay? But there's like tactics that people have so they can always get it in 4 goes. I'm a little Neanderthal, okay? And I'm like, ugh, 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 I'm gonna write penis, right? And then if it's not penis, I'll, figure it out from there. That's just how I do it, okay? I'm not with the whole tactics of it. But there's a large split in the community of these people that use certain words to make it as easy and efficient as possible, and these people who think that's the stupidest thing in the world and hate it, right? Sounds insane, but that's just how it is. So for example, like you can Google, literally just type in Wordle, right, on YouTube, and look, okay, it's like, look, you got like Jimmy Fallon, you got the best strategy according to science, you got the best opener, it's not Crane, you got solving a puzzle using information theory, like how to win it every time, blah blah blah. Like, it's insane. Like, the strategies and the tactics like exist around just guessing a 5-letter word. Like, they have like 2.7 million views, 7.3 million views, like on just how to solve a Wordle, like, it's absolutely insane. It's almost like bragging rights for these people. They're like, yeah, I always get it in 4, because I used the word crane, I got it in 2, and blah blah blah. This is a huge break in the community, and it's so funny to watch. Like this one right here.
PSA, if you start with the do on Wordle every day, you're a coward. If you have this little process of 3 words so you always get it quickly, no one cares, you're not smart. You look it up online and you see that you can get it in 4 guesses if you use a do, who cares? If you're not trying to get it on the first try every time, you're not playing the game the right way. We're hunting for that all green first guess. And I mark my words, one day I'll get it. That's why we start with spunk. That's why we start with quail. That's why we start with pizzazz, 3 Z's. We go for the gold, we try it. Who cares? You learned something. And one day, pizzazz is going to be the word. It's going to be all green. It's going to be beautiful. So if you switch it up every day, you're awesome. And if you use a do, please unfollow me. Please block me. I want nothing to do with it. PSA.
Like, it's so wild. Like, these TikToks just go so, like, it's so viral. Like, that guy's TikTok got like 1.3 million views. Like it's just taken like social media by storm, and it's so funny to watch because I don't care enough. Like, use your tactics, whatever, cool, if that's what you want to do to win it, or don't and play pizzazz and try get it in 1. It's so fun to just watch. Like, I just started playing Wordle, right? I'm super late to the party. I've played it for like 3 or 4 days. Okay, and it's so fun. But like, there's some hardcore motherfuckers in this community that are like 200-day streak. Like, don't even fuck with me. Like, dude, like, I got it in 6 today. I still done it. I still won, I was super proud. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, some of these TikToks and some of these tactics and just how huge they are. There's like amazing memes like this one. It's like a do. I don't know how to pronounce. Is that Ouija? I don't know. Soar? I don't know. I know. Right? Like these. I don't even know what these are words. Like, if you put a gun in my head and was like, tell me if this is a word or not, I couldn't tell you. I'm a little stinky stupid brain. Okay. But then down here, you got the penis, boobs. Gaily, I don't know what that is either. Boner, like that are the words that I got going on off my noggin, and they're the words that I use. Horny, juice. This one guy's like, is there anyone else take pride in not using specific strategies to maximize their odds of winning? Like, at the end of the day, this is a single player game. Like, you sit there by yourself and you do it, Like, there is no competitiveness to this game. You can share your score should you want to, but like, that's it. But these people have this crazy drive just to like how to 100% solve it in 4 tries every single try. If you need to use a do, rotate, like, ease up, you know what I mean? Or don't. Play the game how you want to play the game. If you want to look it up and see what the word is before you do it, and then write it down in one go just so you can say you did it in one go, fucking be my guest, bro. Like, that's how you want to play your game. You do you. You know what I mean? But here's where the plot thickens, right? You think this is crazy enough, right? You got different people playing in different ways. There's controversy with using certain words, and or if that's like a bitch way of doing it, or if just throwing pizzazz out there is the way to play it, like whatever, right? So recently, the game, which was just an independently made game, was bought by New York Times for the game. And New York Times are known for they have their like what is it, their daily crosswords, and they're known for like their word games, right? Every day they have a new one. So they bought the rights to Wordle for. So I found this article saying last month it was confirmed the popular online puzzle game Wordle was bought by the New York Times for a fee of more than $1 million. The word guessing game first appeared on simple app-free website back in October 2021. So over $1 million, so 6 figures this guy made from selling the most simple game to New York Times, right? Incredible, go him, okay? However, now it's been sold to this big company, right? Which, they didn't change the game at all, okay? It's literally the exact same game, same layout. Nothing changed about it. But there is conspiracy theories about it now saying how the New York Times are selling the word that you're trying to guess, right? So the other day, the word was cork, okay? Like, not like that, right? Like cork, like bathroom cork, like corking, like you put along under, in the shower tiles, not, Anyways, so that was the word of the day. And people are saying, oh, well, first off, a lot of people didn't know what cork was. There was an outrage online about the word cork, and people didn't know it existed. Which, first off, how do you not know what cork is? It's a very normal thing. But that aside, so people are saying that the New York Times are selling that word. So people are then Googling the word cork, right? So let's do that real quick. Cork, right? And then what's coming up is like Home Depot, right? Where you can buy cork and such things like that. So people are saying how they sold the word, so people are now going to Google these products or these things that are sold at certain stores, and then they improve, they can get more business from it. Which is absolutely insane to me. Like, it's just a 5-letter word, right? So that's a huge controversy right now, which is just crazy because, like I said, this is the most simple thing in the world, right? If you just guess a word, and there's all this crazy drama, and I'm just eating it up. Like I said, as a new player to this game, I'm still like the honeymoon stage. I'm just loving playing this game every single morning before work. But like, there is so much drama, and I'm just loving it right now. It's so great. Hopefully, I was able to shed some light on what Wordle is and why it's so popular, and how there's like this clan war going on between the common folk such as myself, putting in penis and boobs, and then the smarty pants using a rose and unity and brain power. Okay. Anyway, if you haven't played Wordle, I would strongly recommend it. It is a lot of fun. Whether you want to take it seriously or not, completely up to you. Play the game how you want to play the game, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video today.